wonderful to watch.
Thanks, Carl.
You make... I saw Danny's little hair, little goosebumps stick up there. She looks like a plucked chicken straight out of the freezer. But that was very angelic, very beautiful. I'd pay to watch that. I think you are sensational. You're lovely.
Was it goosebumps, Danny?
Absolutely. From the very, very start of the song, goosebumps. And it's really weird to be looking at someone your age and say you're an accomplished performer. I mean, there's nothing that you can't do, and I think we're going to see a lot more of you in the years to come.
I appreciate it, Danny. Thank you.
It was enough to get you on your feet, Brian.
You know what, it's very, very rare that a singer comes on stage, no matter whether you're young or you're old, that takes you to a different place. And each one of your performances right up to now has taken us somewhere, you know. The first one, we all got a bit camp and we all moved around. And tonight, it's just magical. You know, you have this beautiful presence. Your voice is angelic. And like I said to you last week, even take away all the tricks and the musical theatre side of it, your voice is amazing. And I think like you already, I could hear you singing on Disney movie soundtracks, you know? You could play a cartoon
hang
character.
on. She hasn't even got any shoes on.
No.
I'll spot you a few bucks for some shoes for next time.
Okay.
If you think that Brianna is worthy, then all you need to do is get behind her by voting. You can do that by SMSing Brianna to 199 77772 or by calling 1902 55 333 to put your hands together for the shoeless Brianna. Just a reminder too, if you actually want any info about our show tonight, don't forget that you can check out our website, yahoo7.com.au/talent. All the information you need is right there. Okie dokie, it's time for a break now, and our next grand finalist only found out he had a spot tonight just a few minutes ago, so he hasn't had a lot of time to prepare, but he's going to give it his absolute best shot no matter what tonight. He's our newest grand finalist. Is Taylor Henderson really ready to compete for the winner's title against his dad? Taylor's up next.
He can do it.
And soon, another act that's keeping it all in the family, WA's Adam and Selena Murby, with one of the most death-defying and unbelievable acts of the night.
This Australia's Got Talent moment. Brought to you by Gloria Jean's Coffees.
A huge welcome back to our very special grand final night tonight. It's been an extraordinary series this year and now our best grand final lineup in history. We're very proud of that tonight. Now, our next grand finalist had all eyes on him last week when he debuted his very own song in front of an appreciative crowd, the judges, and one very proud dad who also performed that night as well. But as you know, fate played out a little earlier tonight when both father and son became grand final rivals. 17-year-old Taylor Henderson was split up from his dad and forced to go it alone. So take a look.
What goes comes around.
As a kid, music was always just a part of my life. Dad would always be playing guitar to me, and that's how my love for music sort of really started, and why I play guitar now and follow in his footsteps.
I've been there before.
I look up to my dad a lot, and his experience in life comes through all the songs that he writes. You know, I hope that I have that experience so I can write songs like him.
You are a little star, mate.
Music has been such a personal thing to me, but now people know that I'm a songwriter and I play guitar. It's crazy.
Taylor is a natural. He's learned everything from his dad out on the farm. Can he cut it in front of a big audience and win? I think he can.
It doesn't seem like it's real yet. I still think that people see this in my own town, and I forget this is all around Australia. So winning this would change my life. It's so exciting. I'm so happy this is happening, yeah.
In only his second solo performance ever and singing John Mayer's Man on the Side, this is Taylor Henderson.
6 numbers, one more to dial before I'm before you. I try to call, busy all night, gave up waiting at daylight. Excuse me, Mrs. Busybody, won't you pencil me in when you can? Though we both know the worst part about it is I wouldn't be free when you wanted me, if you wanted me. One of the many, one of the few. I'll stand by and wait for you. Excuse me, Mrs. Busybody, could you pencil me in when you can? Though we both know the worst part about it is I wouldn't be free when you wanted me, if you wanted me. Oh, 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 I am the man on the side, hoping you will make up your mind. Now I am the one who will swallow its pride. Life is a man on the side. Ooh.
Ladies and gentlemen, never had a lesson. That is a true gift. Well done, mate. Feel good?
Yeah, feel very good.
Brian.
You're just a superstar. It's as simple as that. It's not like watching... So, how old are you, 16?
Just turned 17, yeah.
So you're old now. It's just... I can't get my head around how a 17-year-old can perform and sit there and sing with that kind of passion. You're singing like the way your dad should be singing, with the passion your dad, with the experience your dad has gone through, yet you're only 17 and you just... I don't know what it is, it just comes out of you, and again, it's just mesmerising. Look, whether you win this show or not, you will be signed after this show, whether it's with Sony, or if they don't take you, there'll be record companies queuing up to sign you. You are just a superstar.
Thank you so much.
Pretty flattering words in a grand final.
Yeah, he's been too nice to me.
I think he means it comes from the heart. Danny.
I don't know what it was, but tonight you were in the zone compared to the last performance. You were so comfortable and in the moment, and I felt like I was at your concert. And I can't wait to line up and buy a ticket.
It's my kitchen, but you know.
Kyle.
Look, you embarrassed me a little bit because last week Brian was in Bali and I was in Los Angeles, and we were talking like two schoolgirls with a crush on a guy at school about you. So we were like, oh my God, how cool is it? Oh my God, he's so cool. It's so dreamy. There's nothing else that we need to say to you. There's no learning. There's nothing you need. Man, you're just brilliant all around.
Thank you so much. Thanks, guys.
That feels pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah, that feels amazing. It's too much. I just don't feel like...
You're right, I retract everything I said. It's too much.
What are you going to remember about this kid? He's only ever performed in his bedroom. You know, occasionally he goes on tour to the lounge room, but that's really about it. So that is extraordinary to do what you've done today, mate. You should be very proud of what you've achieved. Did you have any final words for Dad just before the show started tonight, or former dad, now enemy?
Yeah, I'd just like to congratulate him because he's been my biggest inspiration. I wouldn't be able to do what I can today if it wasn't for him, and I'm